All right, hopefully we're coming back. Congrats, Lasik. Are we back? Are we back? Oh, I hate how YouTube manages this. We are back. All right, hold on 1 second while I fix something, folks. Man, this is infuriating. So the biggest challenge with this is, honestly, YouTube is super frustrating. No, it's not. It's not you, Lex. I'm sure it is something in the new setup that I've done. I hope it just doesn't cause ongoing challenges. No, it's not your Wi-Fi. I'm sure it 100% has to do with all the settings that I just went through. All right. So I'm not sure where we cut out. I just want to make sure that we got this right, though. So you're connecting up blues to blues, yellows to yellows. And then outside the door to the right, we're coming from all the blues here onto each of these electric fences across the board here. So sorry, I'm gonna switch one of my things over here so that I can see my stream health. See, everything looks good. Let me change one more thing here. No, I'll change it during the commercials. I'll fix it. YouTube, if I don't catch you, I will fix it after the break. All right, so then we're gonna come across here. Hey, welcome in, Roguish Robin. Yeah, I have, life has been throwing stuff at me, so I've been doing less edited content and more streaming recently. Hey, thank you, bud. I need to get more edited content. I'm trying to get done this big tutorial video right now, and just falling behind. Life is, life is life sometimes. So this light here, but glad to have you here for stream. We'll connect up to this one here, and then I'm going to, again, I'm not going to nerd pull up here. I'm just gonna jump up here and do this. Must use power. Yeah, it's not nighttime. I'm gonna set time to night, and now this thing will have power because it's connected to a timer. And then we're going to have this oriented back towards the building. The whole idea here is to kind of give some uplighting into the building at night. That way you've got this one shining down into this space, and then this one shines up, illuminating the building. Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. All right, now we're going to bring it back to daytime so it's easier for y'all to see. So that is most of the wiring down here. We can close up this door now. We don't need this. We don't need these side doors. All these are wired. And the reason I put all these hatches and doors, this makes it so you can get in and do repairs afterwards. Now we got to wire up this one. So this light is going to come up here to this spotlight, and this is going to illuminate this area underneath. And then we're going to take this one, and it's going to connect up to here. And then I always go left to right. Yeah, YouTube's having a tough time, folks. Then from here, we kind of just come up the stairs, and we're going to connect. I always go left to right. It's just a habit. When you wire up electric fences, just get used to going one way. I don't care which way it is. You do you. For me, I always go left to right. That way, if I'm having to repair, I always know which side to grab. So grab these across here. YouTube, is YouTube still hurting? I'm gonna go check it out here in a second. How close are we on commercials? All right, now we're gonna bring this across. So this is gonna come across and go to this one here. So is your Twitch. Ugh. I don't know why I should be sending the information being sent should be less. Encoding should be easier. All right, and that's all the wiring for the entire north. So that is the wiring. So the zombies are gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 through these. If this is flipped up, it should allow them across. Otherwise, I know it looks like they should be able to cross across here, but the zombies will do weird things. They don't like this nubbin. So that should be all of our wiring. We're good for Horde, which we are not going to do beforehand. See, I've got ad starts. Did I miss ad? Did it sneak in there? I got to hit hold on. Let me hit refresh over here. Everything is amiss. Everything is having issues. Oh, it restarted the counter when we started back over. Oh, like, or it's the hype train. That's a possibility too. All right, so all of this is connected up. We're good. We just need to close the doors. We definitely do not want zombies down in here. By and large, the zombies should ignore the doors. So this is set up with 4 complete fighting positions. If one fails, we pivot. Pivot! Hoop train, hype train. Hey, Raven, welcome in. All right, so that is the setup. All of these I preloaded with ammo, so these should be good. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to switch these around to face inward, because I don't... Well... Oh, yeah. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have them face in a circle. Woohoo! Hot train! Yeah, we're going to make these go in kind of a circle. So this one's going to go in this direction. We're going to update this one to go back in this direction. I love my naked dude just running around here in the snow. Choo-choo! We're going to put this one back up this way. That way, if birds come from any direction, this should keep everything covered. Echo going for... So, you know what, Red Knight? Funny thing about that. If you go back and watch any of my older YouTube videos, originally, the way we fought every Horde, just to prove that a base was functional, we would fight... Did they remove it? Oh my god, it's gone! I used to do all my Horde battles in just the Santa hat. And completely naked. Just to really say that, like, this base will work. Well, now I'm sad. I don't think I realized they even took it out. Alright, well, let's get rid of all the stuff we have. We'll get gussied up for Horde Night, and we'll toss an endgame Horde at this and see if it functions, see if it doesn't. We fixed a bunch of the stuff from days of yore. But I am gonna real quick before we do that. I'm gonna exit out of here anyway because I need to make a copy of it so that if we blow it up, it's okay. Where's Song gonna fix it? Oh, that's true. She does. Yeah, but I might nab it. I might nab it for that. I am real quick gonna show the Echo Craft. I can't remember who it was. It was Mr. Snake. Just because this is a tricky one to figure out. I didn't put it in the video. I didn't explain how I did it. And I get questions on this one all the time. So we're going to pull up the prefab editor here real quick. This is where I do all my designing, my prototyping, and stuff like that. It's also if I want to put a base into the world. This is where we nab it. So here was the updated Hydra. We're going to go over here and pull up craft, the Echo Craft. All right. We'll save the changes just in case. Oh, it looks like the individual version of this needs updated. So, if this happens to you folks, pro tip so you know how to deal with it. If you're in the prefab editor and you see these, you can just hold shift and, well, that wasn't it. That was a lie. Hit shift and then punch. You can't have anything in your hand. Shift and punch and you get rid of the blue blocks. Oops, but don't get rid of your actual blocks as part of your base. Just be careful on that. So these are missing because these were the old style boxes and they've changed them. So how did I do this little trick? Everyone's like, this is impossible. You can't fit this. You can. So what this is on the side, you have this, which is just, I think it's a pole plate, right? No, it's just a regular plate. And then on the top of it, you have a plate corner. I think that's all it's called. So copy shape, this is just a plate corner. And that's it. That is the extent of the trickiness. So it is a plate and a plate corner and a plate corner and a plate. And then you can put things on top of it, and that's only occupying these 4 spaces here. Hope that makes sense for anyone who has ever asked me, what does the dev wrench do? The dev wrench does lots of stuff, Lazik. The dev wrench allows you to do block replacements. It is one of the only tools that you can actually use very well in the outside of the prefab editor. So I use the dev wrench a lot in normal gameplay. If I need to like you can replace a whole. Let me see if I can give you an example. Like if I wanted to, I could replace all this. So if I wanted to change all of that to concrete, I could pull up the dev wrench, the block admin, and what you do is you go over here and say, I want it to replace it with a concrete cube. Now I can come over here and I can either replace one block at a time, or even better, I can say replace all blocks of the same type and just go bloop, and it changes that whole thing. Now if I want to change it back, I can just come copy this, so topsoil terrain filler, and I just go bloop, and I change the whole thing back. So that's what the dev wrench does. If you're in a normal game, you have to have dev mode on, so you have to have F1 DM on for it to work, and that's what it does. So, height chests on the way. Very nice, very nice. So, Mr. Snake, hopefully that explains things for you. I'm just checking on my YouTube. All right, YouTube, yeah, looks like, oh god, yeah. The real bummer is that the link got busted on YouTube. It's okay. I have to look back at the error logs and see what happens earlier. All right, so let's go back into game. I'm gonna pivot here for a second. I gotta go. Actually, let me take off the thanks list. We don't need that for the rest of the stream. We'll get rid of that. I'm just gonna make a copy of the save game right now. Same thing as we did last time when we fought Horde Night, and then we can jointly decide what settings we want to toss at this one. I think last time we threw kind of an end game Horde. So generated world game saves. Here we go. Quick save copy. So this is in my Echo Flat Test is the name of this world, and Echo builds. We're gonna get rid of this one, and we'll copy that. So all Echo builds, copy, and exit. All right, let's get back in the game here. Press that button there. And then we're going to fix up the Sentinel. Yeah, we should have plenty of time. We should have plenty of time. All right, so I made this is a copy. Should we just go ahead and do the whole crank it up to insane, nightmare everything, 64, do the thing. Go ahead and really stress test it. Enemy spawning obviously needs to be on, creative off. That doesn't matter. None of this matters. And nothing else matters. 300% damage. No, Red Knight. I mean, we just want to make sure that the bases are functional. Let's not go too crazy here with this. All right, I think that's all the normal settings. 18-hour day length. Oh my god, in hilarity. So when I was doing Seeker's Bane and recording it, I accidentally had daylight set to 16 hours. Just so you know, when you have daylight set to 16 hours, that means Horde Night is 2 hours longer. Yeah. I finally gave up and just accepted that that was the run that I was going to save. So I kept it anyway, even though I'm frustrated and whatever. It's fine. I'm going to edit it down anyway. Oh my god, Ms. Monster, if you can jump in Discord, jump in my Discord and ask me there, and I will give you links. Are you an architect? Stress test it. I will happily give you links. Just go in and ask me there. And after stream, there's several people who I highly recommend that can teach you how to cook tofu right. Derek Sarno is a dude on YouTube. He's phenomenal. He's got an interesting life story. But he's been the main one I've learned from. And I think right now so for anyone who doesn't know, this year I had like just a personal goal. I still eat meat. Obviously, I cooked the brisket for 16 hours today. But I've been trying to get to 50% plus plant-based diet. It's just better for the environment. It's better for my health. And so I've learned a lot of tofu recipes, a lot of cooking. I'm going to turn AI off for a second while we're getting ready, just so that we don't have zombies attacking us. But I've really found that I enjoy tofu, and one of the best things about tofu is, so I buy a bunch of it, and it's $1.50 for a brick, and it's high in protein. It's overall very healthy for you, and it's cheap as balls. So those two things I love, and it doesn't really spoil that fast. Like, it lasts for a long damn time. So I can buy a couple bricks of tofu, and hey, Dritz, have a good night, buddy. And throw them in tofu presses and leave them in the fridge. And if I'm hungry, I just go and chop it up and make it into something. Yeah, you can flavor it into anything. Or I can make ramen and just, instead of having ramen that has no protein, like just the cheap packets, I buy like the spicy ramen, Korean ramen and whatnot, and I'll get the spicy versions of those and just like throw some chunks of tofu in it and call it a day, and at least then it's got some protein so I'm not starving and 2 hours later. All right, so we did, what did we do last time? We did spec-wise. So we're gonna give ourselves max XP just to stress test this. So we're just going to give self XP 9999 whatever. That'll make us level 300. And yes, it's going to make us hungry and stuff because I don't know why. It just does that. All right, what build should we go with for this battle? We probably need... Explosives would be good because of how this is set up with the pit. Actually, let's do a perception build. Why not? I never do perception. So, Bud, just so you know, I maxed out level because it jumps the game stage up. We're not going to use all the points. The main reason, like when you're testing, that you just want to pump the points is that's going to rocket your game stage. So, like, I'm not going to put it in the salvage ops. We're not going out and salvaging. It doesn't matter for practicals. But perception, we'll go ahead and bump this up. We'll go Spearmaster, because we'll stabby things. Sure, why not? I kind of hate the spear, but But we'll definitely take Demolitions Expert because it's fun. Lex, you can. You can. Obviously, quick and perceptive so that we can do things faster. And rifles, we'll go with like a tactical rifle. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bud. Absolutely. Infiltrator, the worst perk in the game. This is officially the dumbest perk ever. This is my, if I was doing like an S rank, you know, S, A, B, C, D, E, F, I would put Infiltrator below F. I cannot think of any time I would ever consider putting a point into this. Anyway, aside there. Also, Animal Tracker, super dumb perk. When are we not swimming in meat due to the number of animals that are out there? Maybe if they cut down on the number of animals. I've got a newfound love for the hammer. I will just let people know that when I do the Seeker's Bane Horde Night, I did it with the hammer, and it was bonkers. It was next level bonkers. All right. Penetrator, we're not going to worry about any of this, so that's all we're going to do there. Strength, not going to touch anything here, don't need anything. Yeah, Juicer, we were kind of phoning it in, but I don't know that the server, I don't know that we could have cranked up the server anymore to make it hard enough to, I don't know. I'm going to put a few points into Fortitude just so I can put some Iron Gut, just so I can eat some food and make it last longer. Not have to worry about it for Horde Night. Don't care about cardio. Don't really care about healing factor or pain tolerance or any of this. We're going to put well insulated, which I would also never do. But for the purposes of this, so just starting with friends, all are new. Any perks good to grab early? I always tell everyone, whatever your early game. No, I'm not gonna worry about Machine Gun or Mr. Slick. We're gonna stick to Perception. So we're gonna use a like attack rifle or something like that for this. I don't think I need anything in the agility tree. I'm just gonna ignore it. I just want to get into the Horde battle. But if you're starting off, we're not gonna leave the base shin. We shouldn't need it. When you're starting off, the most important thing is having a melee weapon that you can manage stamina with. So the fastest thing that you can do is like if you're in Perception and spears are going to be your thing, get as many points into Spear Mastery as fast as you can. So the second one, let me look at a different one because I just maxed that one out. So like Strength, and if you're going Pummel, Pete, and Club, which I also think is probably the easiest thing for starting players to learn. The club is powerful. It scales over time. So 3 points of strength. So 2 points into this will get you to 3 strength, and then 2 points of Pummel Pete is great starting. Anything to deal with that early game stamina. Any tips for making the game more playable? Just start it on console, but without mods. I don't see much. This game has always been what you make of it. Come up with challenges for yourself. Figuring out different ways of playing. What is your goal? Is it to build massive bases? Is it to... Yep, Jutra's on it. Yeah, only clubs, no traders. Stick to just one tree. Those are all great options. All right, so let's get ourselves some gear. Join other players. Yep. Well, that wasn't possible until just recently, but yes, totally agree. All right. There we go. There's our level 6 steel spear. We only get level 6 stuff for this. Because we're at endgame, right? I'm going to use the tactical rifle because I kind of hate the sniper rifle. I don't know. Maybe I'll take one of both. I know that the sniper will do more. I just hate using it. Oh, we had the level 6 one there. There we go. Shin, I'm not running around. I'm not moving. Cardio's only... Oh, early game. Sorry. Yeah. Good point. All right, and then... Endgame Horde with just pipe rifles. I don't think you could do it. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I'm good enough. All right, I'm going to take 2 of those. I know it's a sniper rifle, but we're still at close range, so the reflex sight is still all that you're going to need. Foregrip. I'm not sure which I'm going to use, so I'm going to grab a handful of things and I'll change my mind and throw away whatever I'm not going to use. Semi, full auto. I think that'll go on the tack and not the other one. And then we need extended rounds. That's why it's called a challenge. I can't remember. I don't use... These are not guns that I would typically ever use. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what it will take. Okay, so it'll take that. I like having a scope. Gotta have rad removers for this. Adds in about 5. Okay, we won't start Horde Night until after. Sniper rifle. You know what? I'm not going to hip fire a sniper rifle. Interesting. Full auto on the sniper. That's probably better than the cripple, quite honestly. Alright, so that one's all modded up. This guy... Okay, so he'll take the drum mod. And this one I will take the foregrip. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then... So let's put these down here. And remind me. So... Oh, it doesn't say. They're both, what, 7.62? I assume so. Yeah, we'll do ammo last so that I can clear my inventory out here. So let's go ahead and do mods. And for our spear, we're gonna want... don't care about that. Bleeding, yes please. We're gonna want that. This is all trash. Stamina usage. Degradation, that's probably good. We could do that and light them on fire for fun. Flaming spear. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the perk books. We're doing endgame. I don't see any reason not to do the perk books. All right, let's dump this inventory. Yes, dump all that. You gotta have the you have to have the rad remover. All right, so that's good there. We'll grab standard assortment of meds. Grab that, and then in our inventory we'll leave that sitting up there. Let's get... Oh, I meant to stay in meds there for a second. Let's get vitamins. Oh, there's one other thing that I want to pick up. Vitamins, some painkillers, I guess, just one stack in case we get stuff. And then 7.62, we've got all the same type of ammo. We're gonna go with AP across the board. Sure, we can get some recog. Oh yeah. And then let's do spear. What is it? Spear hunter. All right, that's spears, and then rifle. I can't remember what's the rifle book called. Anyone remember what the books for rifles are called? Books. It's called Heist, Stalker, Spear Hunter, Sniper. Sniper. There we go. So I used, I don't know if you're on console or not. If you type F1 CM and go into creative menu, then you press U. You're in creative mode, so you can grab whatever you need. That's how I'm basically equipping everything up. Oh, yeah, I'm messing this up. I'm thinking that the tac rifle, gunner. Does it show up as something different? So it doesn't count as a rifle. Yeah. Okay. Those are all set. Ads are about to start, so we won't start Horde Night until afterwards. The last thing that I need armor. What type of armor should we go with? I don't even really care about the perks. I mean, just stylistically, we can go preacher style. We can go whatever. Commando it is. First one who said something gets it. All right, ads, pausing and hanging out here. Oh man, I'm sorry folks that we had a bit of a mess in terms of the encoding and all that shenanigans. YouTube folks, thank you for coming back over. I know it's a pain in the butt when it kind of jumps back and forth. We going commando! Why is there a dev commando helm? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. What else did I have here on my list? Oh, I'll wait till afterwards to talk about that. Hey, King Shadow, welcome in. I'm almost done with this. Maybe I'll have some Irish whiskey for St. Paddy's Day. That seems like an Irish thing to do. It's lighter on calories than beer also. It gives you a bunch of the commando armor sets. I just did the whiskey thing. Yeah, maybe I'll walk out and grab some whiskey here. I've been yeah, I just got a bottle of Redbreast, which is my absolute favorite on the Irish whiskey side. Their 12-year is just, I've got the cask strength, but that's a really expensive bottle, and it's like I save it for special times. Just do moonshine. Give me a second. Yeah, we'll just do the standard stuff. So we're gonna do good old Redbreast 12. Like I said, this is one of my absolute favorites. I got this at Costco. $50 at Costco for Redbreast, which is that Red 12 an old death counter? No, Lex, that is from the I just didn't take it away for this. That's from the Twitch integration stream, which I'm not even sure is right. I love the ASMR on the, the drink pouring. I did die a lot, and some of it was my fault. So, cheers. Oh, I've got a couple bottles of Balvenie out there on the bar. If you come back on Friday, you'll get to see the bar. Oh, speaking of which, at the end of stream tonight, we will roll for the random cocktail for Friday. Am I in one of... Oh, They sell liquor everywhere here in Wisconsin, Jutra. Like, everywhere. They sell it in toy stores. Like, you walk in a toy store here in Wisconsin, and there's just, like, a bar up front. So. No fair, yeah. But that's okay. But I moved out of Georgia. That was one of the last states in the U.S. to get rid of blue laws. So there's that. Same in Indiana, yeah. Yeah, the Sunday sales thing was the weirdest thing ever, folks. That was such a weird. Blue laws are. So what is this? Oh. So this is what this was, Red. It's a bundle. It just gives you a handful of stuff. And I don't really care about my armor. I'm honestly, the only thing that I'm going to get a few mods. I just don't want to deal with cold since we're in the snow. So we're going to grab some of these and toss them on there. And maybe a bandolier mod. Otherwise, don't care. So we'll snap this on. Snap that on. Oh, and one other thing. Let's get the headlamp. I just like it for stream so that you all have as much visibility as possible. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that many cooling meshes, and I don't feel like finding. I know I could just grab the next level up, and I don't care. All right, stabby. Get our AP going. Oh yeah, no, I get it. And let's go ahead and do this guy. Load him up. So we should be able to shoot right down the lane. The biggest thing I'm worried about this is pathing, and we'll see how that works. All right, so we're gonna jack this up. I am going to, in case everything goes totally sideways, I lied. We're gonna pop out of here for just a quick second. I'm gonna make a copy of the copy, and I do this because now that we've got the character all equipped and stuff, I don't want to have to redo this. Yes, Gridler. Yes, that would make sense. Oh man. Yep. That would make a lot of sense. All right. Back. Oh man, it's been a long day. I don't know what's going on with me. Air conditioner in the snow. I mean, Grinler, I won't lie. The way we roll in our house, if we have turned the air conditioning on when it's 40 degrees out because our bedroom isn't cold enough to go to bed. I mean, we'll open the windows and turn on the air conditioning if it's not cold enough, because I did pick up well insulated. That's true. So that alone might make it okay for us. We'll see. All right, so CM and how? Oh, could you not? Well, we know that the fences work. All right, AI is off for a second. All right. There we go. Nope. Modify. We'll just put them both in. I love, by the way, that you can do that. You can have it both cooling mesh and insulated. It's the best of both worlds, or something. All right, we're gonna start on the east side, I guess. Sure. So we're going to close the other doors. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to find out. It's going to be fun. And let's turn AI back on. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to do this to day 7,000. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. 22-0. So game stage is 1,104. That's a lot of game stage. I should have done some recog and stuff and some vitamins. Oh, and I should have given myself some grenades. We put points into it. We might as well get them. It's a lot of noise. What are you guys doing? What are y'all doing? There we go. Now we're coming up the path. You see, they're just lining up nicely here. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that about the space. So you can also very nicely just huck things straight down the hallway. Because they line up there so well for you. Oh, what are you doing down here? How are you? Now, I will say that they can slip through on this base in the front. Man, that's a lot of them. Oh! There we go. Get off. Oh, oh, not good already. Not good. All right, let's drop that. Let's flip that for a second. Give me a second. Woo! Spicy, spicy. All right, turn it back on. Turn it back on. We don't want them to to do bad things. I can hear a lot of them shocking down there. So we're gonna huck some grenades down here. No panic. We're. There we go. He's down. God, just look at them all just in that hallway. Oh no, no, no! She ruined everything. All right, let's turn this off for half a second. They're gonna view that path is non-viable. They're gonna get confused for a second. It's okay. It's okay. Let's actually bring him over to here. Let's turn him on over here. Let's get a quick heal in. Let's see if we can get him to get him to pivot. And we're gonna go ahead and lay a few grenades down the hallway. Yep, we got heals coming. Heals are coming. All right, what are they doing? Are they caught there or are they caught here? All right, you're down there. Oh man, look at him just stuck in that. Did we leave some doors open downstairs? I hope I didn't do that. All right, I gotta double check. Did I leave the door open? Oh shit, I left the door open! Wait, pause! That makes sense why they were stacking up. These should not be open. Don't leave these open for Horde night. Excuse me. All right, we're good. There we go. God, this is so awesome, though. They just sit down in this hallway. And you can just hear the shock. They're just, like, just getting munched below. And you get, if you've got penetrator perks like this, you can just shoot down the lane and you're hitting, like, you know, every shot is hitting multiples. So you're saving on ammo. Get off of the front of my, here. This guy's like playing block on me here. He doesn't want to let me get a grenade by. There we go. Did we miss that one? Not too bad. Oh my god! Ugh. All right, let's do this just for a second. Just see if we can get in a pivot. All right, they all run off for a second. This is kind of nice. Watch. Instantly, they all repath. All right, and definitely a lot. Oh, look at them stacking down there. I can see you. I see y'all. Let's get some of the sniper rounds going back down here. Oh. But look at how they just line up on this hallway. It's so good. Oh, we got demos. Got to be a little bit more cautious now. Just watching them line up there. Very, very nice. Just be a little bit patient, measured with our shots. We're getting multiple shots down. Do some of this for funsies. Watch them as they're coming around the corners. So you can have people on the next floor up from here easily shooting down as well, which is very nice. All right, there's our demo. He's been popped in the head. We got another demo around the corner. He's down. Got to be a little bit careful with them. That's all you got to worry about. Don't. Oh, actually, we're not going to throw the grenade. Don't throw grenades when you see the demos. Like this. We'll do one for an example. Try to get him down. Demos and grenades do not mix. They do not, as a matter of fact. Oh, hi, buddy. All right. And we'll just kind of show the... I want to keep showing everyone how you can kind of re-acclimate them. So the moment I close this lane, they will give up on this side. See, now they're not even going to try to come over here. They're going to pivot over to this side. So I'm going to go ahead and lay a few grenades down the lane. We're going to have fun with this. Get them all lined up. It'll take them a second. We'll reload guns and stuff. They're going to kind of go through this pivot point over here. Get out of there. I don't know what they're doing down there. Oh, God! All right, are y'all going to make it back over here? Come on. Don't lie to me. Show me you know how to pivot properly like a good horde. They might be coming from that side. Would you get off that side? We're not doing this side anymore. We switched. Make sure we don't have any other ones turned on. They really want to go to that side, don't they? All right, we're coming back here. I get it. You want to be over here. We're gonna leave 2 lanes on and see how that goes. All right, they're not over there. Oh, they're all down here. Yep. Yep, you can see them down there. So you can also shoot from here. You've got multiple shooting angles on this one. Are they back on the lane? They're back on the lane in here. Every once in a while, this is a larger base, so sometimes they don't want to switch. There's a demo again. Trying to see if we can pop a demo off just to see how much damage. So I should mention, none of this base is upgraded to steel. I intentionally, like, on all these bases for the most part, sometimes I'll upgrade them to steel, but for the most part, these are all concrete. Hey, Mr. Slick, have a good night, buddy. Did anyone ever come over here? No one wants to come on this lane. I don't know what's going on. They really want to be over here. That's so satisfying. Oh, just watching the bodies fly is super hilarious to me. So here's the nice thing. If you had a second player here, or third player, or whatever, you could have people who are up here who can sit on top of the dragon and go out on these ledges and shoot down as the zombies are coming across. Like, you can come up here. These are extra fighting positions. So you can fight on the dragon's head. You can shoot from the windows up here if you want to. So you got angles here. There's a lot of different fighting positions that you can work from. Just going for body shots to get him down. That's a lot of green, guys. All right, we're going to do this again. They're all going to scatter for a second. So the end fighting position here isn't the most... Like, they can sneak through here. That's probably an update I should do based off of how the game has changed a little bit. But we're 1 hour left of Horde Night. We're in pretty good shape. For 1,000 whatever game stage Horde, this is pretty reasonable. It's like 1,100, I think we said it was. Bad reload. There we go. Now we're starting to get those shots popping off right in a row. Yeah, 1104. Lex, that is the first thing I want to do when I get a hold of the 2.0 is to test that out. So again, lots of zombies below. That's what these grenade chutes are here for as well. They're all cut up in those electric fences, so you should occasionally just huck grenades down there to thin things out. We'll take a look afterwards and see how much damage they've done. We're almost through Horde Night here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not the biggest base I've ever built. Definitely, this one would be less resource intensive and more design intensive. And I'll show the outside of the base for anyone who's just new coming in here. You'll want to see what the outside of this base looks like, because it's pretty brilliant. One of my most pain in the butt ones to develop. Grindler, you can't set up grenade chutes. I will show you. I'll show a few tips. After this, before we move on to the Sentinel, I'll show some ways of how you can set up grenade pits. There's several really good tricks that I use. And 347, almost there. How many rounds? 5 rounds? I mean, a hatch works fine most of the time. It depends on how high up your base is going and what you want to do. I kind of like just letting that grenade sit up there. In the past I used the scaffolding plates on the top of these. Worked really well for that. Alright, let's stop this for a second. They'll all drop downstairs the moment I do that. I don't know why. They just... Almost through. I just want to see the damage. Until you... So, Bryony, there's answers to that. I will show you... I will show several grenade chute concepts. I'll show you the quick prototypes of how you don't fall through. Alright, do we still have a handful of folks down here? They're down. Do we have... Come back here, mama. Not today, mama. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of there. Are you still going at it? Alright, let's look around the side. What do we got? Alright, let's just go downstairs. We should... I should have probably had some food. Here, let's just do that real quick. Alright, anyone left? We don't want to... We left this one turned on. So we took some damage. Just doing the laps right here. Mr. Razzle Dazzle. Alright. So let's go to the lane that we did most of the damage on. So this one took a little bit. So this is where we basically fought most of the Horde. And you can see we took a little damage, but honestly not in bad shape, all things considered. Looks like all the electric fences are up. Some damage here and there. The electricity stops them from just sitting in rage mode. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we did lose one of the fences on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we lost this electric fence right here. But overall, fairly solid. So I would say that's a good update for the Hydra right there. I think it's a viable base. I will say that that is set up well for 1.0. Now, I will say if you were building this and you wanted to be more efficient, I would change this fighting position. It's made to look cool more than it is to be functional. So I would probably change the top layer of this. But I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to leave it as is because it works. Held up against a max game stage Horde. I'm going to turn this electricity off, though, because it's killing me. All right. So real quick, before we jump into the Sentinel, I think that that's a win. I think we can count that as a win for the space. What are you doing? Get out of there. So grenade chutes. There's a couple grenade chute concepts. And I'm gonna do this in this world because we're gonna get rid of this world. So if I have a fighting position, there's several ways that I can drop grenades down. There's several things that I really, really like to use. We'll hold on to those. We'll get rid of that and that. We don't need healing. Let's separate these out. There's several blocks that work really well. The basic shape, always ramp, is easy. But if you're gonna, but then I heard Briny say, sometimes I fall down. I don't want to fall down. I think it was Tem. I don't remember which was. If Tem figured this one out, or if I figured this one out, I don't remember. Or if we figure it out kind of in concert, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get the dev gun too, because that'll make my life easier for blowing stuff up here real quick for display purposes. And then let's go ahead and get a shutter, because that is always good to work. Yeah, the angle blocks work great as basic ones. The other nice thing to do here is this little trick here. If you're worried about falling down, you can do a pull side centered half. Pull side. Where is it? Side centered. The nubbin. Pull half side centered. So take this. Advance rotate this around. All right. This is for the people who fall. There's several methods of dealing with this one. So you put that little nub in there. If you want an easy one that's just straight down like this, advanced, and you could have your grenade chute here, and then I can throw all my grenades down, but I can't fall through this. So there's one option. If you want a grenade chute, there's grenade chute number 1. Super easy. And the grenade will just go right around. Easy peasy. The other one that is kind of my favorite is this one here. You can do this where you go, let's say you take one of the narrow shape blocks, like this one here, and just put it up against the edge like this. I also cannot fall through that, but I can still throw grenades through it. So these are just some easy options for grenade chutes. So you can do that and you're safe. And if I want the grenade to go outward, that's going to kind of bounce it. Briny, and it's the narrow series. Just look up narrow. And then lastly, my favorite one, I'm just going to kill everything here. Another one that I commonly use for this is if you look up arrow. This one is nice because this one will angle it. So this arrow slit 1/2 ramp. It's like the perfect thing for grenades. Because on top of it, you can just kind of keep having it roll down. Sorry, I'm building support so I don't bust this. So you can have multiple of these, and it'll carry the grenade in a nice little... And if you want to fill in the spots, you can do that with the arrow slit 1/2 ramp tips and fill those in. And then again, just kind of wrap this around. And if you want to make sure that you've got plenty of ample space for the grenade to go down, you can copy this and rotate it. And, you know, it makes a actual grenade-looking chute here. So, boom, and then it just falls right along that little groove, and it kind of directs a little bit more. So, there's 3 different options of grenade chute type of concepts, and you can't fall through these, you know? You don't have to worry about it. They're all safe. So, same thing in here. I used, thank you so much, Joe. Down here, this one was a little bit complex. So, this one actually angles down to a second chute, which spits it out here. And I like doing this a lot where you do just, and that's just ramps. All that is ramps coming down. So all that did was basic ramp. So you do the ramp like this, and then you come right behind it here, and you flip the ramp the other way. And again, I can't fall through that. So that is the most simplistic easy. And this one is great because you're going to get some distance. So I can launch that one bouncing it off. Yep, Roguish Robin, that's a great solution as well. All right. So that is we can say that the Hydra is successfully upgraded and updated. I'll get that out on Patreon for anyone who's over there. We're going to jump over back into the prefab editor and update the Sentinel before we deal with it here in the world. You saved me. I don't know about all that, but you know, maybe you learned a little something. So, all right, we're going to jump into the prefab editor. We might make it through 3 bases. I don't know. We'll see. This is like... So, for anyone who doesn't know, the whole reason I'm doing this... Hey, thank you for the follow there, Lunars. So, Tem did a stream... There goes my hero. He did a stream where he went through all of his old bases and just tossed them from the prefab editor into playtest, which I like to... Mine are very extensive in terms of wiring, and I'm too lazy to do that. Or not lazy enough. I don't know which it is. So these bases they take a lot. All right. So this is a beast. So this is the Sentinel. This is what I had on the thumbnail, the original one. And I want to update several things in this before we bring it back into the world and get it all set up. Yeah, let's leave we got to remember to replace all the motion sensors because they won't work. We fixed that. All right. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff that we need to fix here. I didn't bother last time. The Hydra was a good example of what needs fixed. So the way this base works, and man, this could use some more paint. I might paint this before I release this back to Patreon. So you jump in, the drawbridge will come down via the motion sensor. You've got a little garage bay in here. Once you're in here, you've got your solar banks, and I do have all these at least colored on this one, which helps. I did that before. So the red here represents the different solar arrays. Will the drawbridge come down? No one knows. Yeah, that's a true statement. If ever there, it might just eat you. It might. It might. All right. So dart traps down the lane. Motion sensor there needs fixed as well. Light. All right, I gotta think through some of these. So that's traps. I always use the same things. So for anyone who's new here, I use paint on my relays so I know what they mean. So I know, like, this is an electric fence relay here. So that's gonna go to these fences. That one down there is a lighting one. I know there's also going to be another electric fence one right there. Electric fence there. Oh, Nightly Demon, great question. Yes. Yes, they are. They're going to be right at they're going to be at ground level, whereas before they wouldn't have been. But good question. Yeah, double checking. So this, I got to remember how these connect. So 1, 2, 1. So yeah, this one goes to the exterior one on the outside. Yeah, I'll figure out the wiring afterwards. Because we can't, so we're in the prefab editor right now. We cannot do any wiring here. But I want to make sure that we're set up for wiring correctly. So the zombies, this is a ladder base. So the zombies all come up to this central area here, and they will pivot to one side or the other depending upon what's open. So in the process, they will walk through all the blade traps, and then they come to the fighting position. I kind of want to update the fighting position to my new style. I do like this. I do like the old scaffolding. Do we want to update the new setup that we've done? I think we do. All right, let's do this. So what do we? This is doubles here. This looks like door doubles on each side. And then is that what do we have behind there? Is that a? So those are railings. Railings are not bad. You can reach. So railings you can shoot through. The only problem with this is, we're gonna go for optimal for right now. We're gonna go with the cheese block until they nerf it. So the cheese block, of course, is going to be the scaffolding ladder, because you can shoot through. Well, this is a little bit complicated. You can shoot through it, and Cop Spit doesn't go through it. But if you actually hit the block itself, it will damage the block, if that makes sense. So it does not have the characteristic of you can shoot through it. Okay, so these are steel. For a drop-off base, do you recommend doors or shutters? You can do either or. You can do garage doors as well. You can use full garage doors. You can use doors like this. My recent favorite has been doors in a two-door configuration where the two doors come up together and meet. That's what I did in Seeker's Bane. So any of them are viable. They all have their pluses and minuses. Zombies technically can still run across this. So if they're savvy, they can do this. That's why I like, honestly, the double doors flipped are nice, but you can't do that in a single. I'm not going to rebuild this whole formation. I'm going to pull these to steel because I did have the fighting positions here all are steel. Oh, did I not do the side steel? Weird. That's weird that I wouldn't have done. Some of them are and some of them aren't. All right, so we're going to copy that, and then we're going to paint all sides, just to keep everything looking right. All right, so we put that in the front. Oh, no. See, I was going to change this around. I like the new position I've been doing is put this in the back like this. And then rather than doing those back to back, I liked the door trim in the front. The door trim in the front gives a lot of accessibility. So 3-sided door trim. So we can put this in like that. And then either we can put it like that. You know what? Actually, that might work. Let's go with it like that. That gives us some pretty good range to be able to hit through there. This also leaves our... I used these for a while. These are... you can rest grenades in here, which is kind of nice. So we'll leave that as kind of the homage to the old world of how we did things. But yeah, this 3-sided door block is amazing. Zombies don't crawl through there for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, am I out of steel? I shouldn't be... Why isn't it letting me... There we go. I'm just being weird. Yep. So, yeah, I always put on my fighting position, always have ramps up above to force them to bounce off. All right, I think that's good. And then in terms of paint, this was kind of our accent piece that we used on this one. So we'll do this on the front. And then on the inside, we used this for the accent. And we're good. I think those fighting positions are pretty solid. And if you recognize these, this is probably the first time that I used the electric fence pods. I don't know why I put these behind doors on this one. But this should all be fine. Electrical wise, this is a weird base to set up. I don't think there's a lot of... It's a mess of a base. Wiring this thing's gonna suck. Show off the front putting. Oh, so this is oh, these all need to replace. These should be powered. These connect to here and all these flip up. So Lex, they come up here and then they pivot left or right. But those should be... These should all be powered. I don't know why these aren't powered. Let's just go ahead and grab powered ones and replace them. Move that up there, and we're going to copy rotation. And I'm shift clicking, and that lets me push into them and just copy it. So what I'll do is have this set so that this one switch will open up all these, and it's like flips open, and then you can shoot outward. So again, this base is built for multiple players. Side section here. So here's, you can have someone sitting down the lane here as they're coming across. The paint is different on the fighting position. Oh, is it? Oh, nope. The sides are intentionally different. One has copper trim, one doesn't. Okay, copper trim. Copper trim. Oh, I see it. I see it now. I see it now. I see it. Yep, I see it. Folks, this is what makes your horde base work or not. You can have everything right, but if your painting isn't right, your base won't work. True story. All right, so here's a great example of, do you need all these relays? No, you don't. This is leftover from days of yore. So, for example, this one red relay can reach to every one of these. So we actually don't need any of these out here. And in fact, these are a horrible idea under the new paradigm. In the old days, these were all placed directly above the blade traps so that you couldn't see the wires. So we don't need any of those anymore. That saves us A, on electricity, and B, it saves the vulnerability of having the relays, which are, you know, strength-wise they're weak, from getting busted. So these are additional fighting positions up here, so you can have people that are up here shooting down, hucking grenades. And then also this little area out here, again, you can shoot down as they're coming across the path. Also, this little thing allows you to walk out onto the plank, and if you need to during Horde Night, you could sneak out here and repair the blade traps. A little dicey, but if you have multiple people fighting at the base, you could easily do that. Top section here is where you've got the crafting area, small little farm area up top, and then at the highest level up here, you've got a gyrocopter landing. That's what this was whole developed for. All right. I don't think there's a lot of other updates. I think wiring-wise, we're mostly good. It's gonna take us a hot minute to wire this thing. Joe, yes, the old school, like having to hide the wires game. Oh man, it was so painful. It's such a pain in the ass. All right. Let's one last check, because once I spawn this into the let's fix these. This will drive me bonkers. I don't know why it flipped all the lights upside down. See, like all these are just jacked. I don't know why it did this. This is a weirdism of specifically the industrial lights. But they all like flipped on their sides. Yeah, I'm just absolute trash with the everyone knows this and it's funny. Like me flying the gyrocopter is just, I just do it for everyone's entertainment. All right, where did this one go? I think this was on the outside wall like this. And same thing, that one was on the outside wall there. Like that. How'd you do the doorway? Oh! Super easy, Briny. It's just using this one block here. The block at the top is the only thing that's giving it the archway. It's one of the gable blocks, like an inverted gable. What is it? It's a... There we go. Cube 1/2 gable inverted quarter. Hey, Subquake. Welcome in, buddy. That's it. Otherwise, it's just a normal door. But that just, you know... gives a little bit of character. Hey, Christina, welcome in. All right, I think we got everything that we need. I mean, this can be organized however you want. I might switch these out for iron because I just like the iron looks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let's just... It's an end game base. Why leave people with wood? I'll also show you how to do some quick tricks here. All right, get rid of all those. All right, now let's just replace those with the big steel ones. And then I like to cover these back up. That's what we had done here. We're just using these pole doubles. Advance. So here's, you know, if you didn't see me do it, so Z to Z. And then I can just press L and it's going to copy whatever I'm doing. So rather than me filling all those blocks, makes it super easy. And now all I got to do is repaint all that. So we're going to copy that. And we're good to go. Ta-da! We're all fancied up. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. Let's pop this in here. Pop that in there. Anything else up here? I think this level looks pretty good. Just make sure we don't have any more of the weird lights. Oh, we do. There's another one. I bet there's one by the other ladder too. I always like to put lights by my ladders so that you can kind of see where things are. I'd like to have one light right there in the center, actually. Fix that light in the middle. And let's put one from the ceiling. Oh, that's right. We got lights coming up from the bottom as well. That's what these grates are here for. But you do. You do, but if there's anything in the stations, you don't get them. So you can't put any of the mods that go into. Just like, so basically, the best way to think of it is anything that's a storage unit, you can't have anything in that storage unit. Joe, no, it doesn't. I wish it would. That is one of my big requests. No. So that fill command does not work, but you can use the admin block replace tool. And you can use that if you've got dev mode on. You can also highlight an area for that one. And by highlight, you press Z to make two sides of a square, basically, and you can make it whatever size you want. And it will the replacement tool will only react to things inside of that square. Yep. I think we're good. I think we've got everything here. Just want to check one thing. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's fix that. I lied. We're going to fix a couple just dumb things. I don't like having on a POI that I build. I haven't figured out the right way to do this. So J deletes everything. I'm getting rid of all the top foliage. I want to make this so that it can drop in any biome. So we're going to grab this to here, and then we're going to press... oh no, we've got plates. So Shift and G is how you bring up the thing to move your bounding box once you create it. Shift and G allows you to adjust it. So you get those handles you can pull on. So I'm pressing Z to put that first blue box there. Pressing Z again, and now I'm pressing J, and it's deleting everything at that top level. And the reason I'm doing this, hopefully I can get here before ads to show you, is that we're going to replace all this forest ground with what's called adaptive terrain. And that will make it so that whatever biome you dump this into, the terrain will change to that type of terrain. All right. So we're going to grab this here. We're going to go to the opposite corner. Press the backspace button, Selenia. All right, so we've highlighted all this. Now what I need is an adaptive. What is it? Maybe, oh, I need to have the dev blocks on. Adaptive, there we go. Adaptive terrain filler. So I'm gonna put one of these down up here just for a second. And I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna grab that with this. And you can see now on the bottom right, it says adaptive terrain filler. So I left clicked on that and it copied it. Now I'm gonna hold down R and I'm gonna pull up, replace all blocks of the same type. And I'm gonna just pop this. So now all of this is adaptive terrain. And I know that because if I'm in this. Oh, okay, ads are starting. I'll explain that when I get back. I'm gonna hit a quick bio run. I'll be right back with y'all. Oh God, and this is the one I didn't fix. Okay. Quick fix. Done. All right, we're back from ads. Before I jump back in, any questions? Anything we're doing here that's confusing? Or God, it feels so weird. Like I shaved my beard back, and I feel like I'm missing half my face. What is my favorite color? Green. Green is my favorite color. Green and purple. It's a Lex Luthor thing. I actually cosplayed as Lex Luthor at Dragon Con many, many years ago. So many, many years ago, I did 3 characters at Dragon Con. I shaved my head that year. and I did Lex Luthor, I did Spider Jerusalem, and I did Voldemort. I figured if I was going to shave my head in cosplay, I was going to go broke, go for broke. So I hear green and purple and think the Joker. Yep. Lex also did the green and purple thing. Green and purple was a standard kind of DC villain thing. He who shall not be named. Yeah, I did like Michael Rosenbaum as Lex. I thought he was an absolutely great Lex. I will actually say of like the Superman series, and all Superman series are pretty cheesy, but I enjoyed Smallville. Jesse Eisenberg. I don't know who that is. I'm really bad with actor names, though. All right, well, let's jump back in. We can keep going while we're. Game. There we go. All right. So I think. Oh yeah. No, I didn't see the most recent one. I watched the old one from the 80s, the old Superman and Lois with, oh God, what's his name? It was really cheesy. It was super cheesy. Oh my God, I can't. Dean Cain. Yep. No, definitely Dean Cain and Reeves are definitely not the same person. Very different. All right, I think we're in good shape here. I think we're good to be able to. All right, so this is going to show you yet another trick. You know what? I have an idea here of a thing that we could have done. Nah, I don't want to do it. Just kind of meh at times. That's fair. You know what? Sometimes with TV these days, a little meh is okay. I'm kind of in the mindset of, I don't know. So I've got a degree in French and I've got a degree in writing. And so I grew up, loving books and literature. And I was kind of a highfalutin snob. And the older I've gotten, and like I'm tired and I'm worn down at the end of the day, and I don't want to have to always put on my thinking cap and get into something deep, I've found great joy into things that are just lowbrow and easy to consume. And it doesn't have to be amazing. It can just be fun and silly and not that well written. And I'm still entertained. And it takes my brain away from the rest of the world, in the epic show that it is these days. So, to that point, I'm saving up. I am actively avoiding watching the most recent season of Reacher. So don't tell me anything about it. I'm waiting till it's all done. And then I'm going to binge the shit out of it. Because I think it was when I had neurovirus or something like that, I binged all of Reacher, like the first 3 seasons. I was so sick, and it was just a great, dude looks just like me. Mute, that's awesome, buddy. Good work. All right. So we're going to continue now. So we were in copy. Everything's fine from that. I'm trying to keep this all echo build. So I want to let you all know what the plan is here. So I want to make sure that I don't have spawning on. Yeah. So this is the main world, and I'm just adding things to that world. And I'm wiring it all up. And once we get it all done, all my bases, I'm going to release this out on Patreon so that a lot of times people have a hard time figuring out the wiring for these bases. That way you can just download one world that has them all wired up and you can go find them. So that's the plan. I hear you on that. I work as a nanny and with all that I do daily watching. Yep. You know what? I couldn't handle kids all day. I would be destroyed, like, mentally. So funny story. My original plan, from a career perspective, the reason why I have a creative writing degree, I wanted to go teach kindergarten and write children's literature. That was my original plan. And I realized that I didn't have the patience to teach children. Because it's a lot. Children are a lot. All right, I gotta find our coordinates for this. I also want to mark this one on the map just so that we have it. So, yep, this is Hydra. And we already imported Sentinel in here, so I just gotta go find it. So it's 129, 40, and 980, so it should be on the map already. Awful, I was one. So once you've here's an important note. Oh, did this already fix? No, that can't be right. Oh, it did chunk reload it. Weird. I'm paranoid. I'm gonna do this anyway. So CR is the chunk reload command. And I did see the door spin down here, so maybe that switched. So we're gonna wire this puppy up now. So this is gonna take a minute, not gonna lie. Before we even start wiring stuff up, we gotta come down here because none of these are gonna be populated with batteries or solar cells. So we're gonna need like 18,000 of those. No exaggeration. So F1 CM, that turns on creative mode. U brings up the creative menu. And now we're going to type in battery. I cannot hear battery and not think Metallica. One palm that has the energy of 5 chihuahuas. I'm a big dog person. Little dogs for me are... I want either big dogs or cats. All right, so let's get the batteries first. I'm too old for big dogs. I get that. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do after. So we've got a golden, and for anyone who doesn't know, Elijah, welcome in. All right, this is at least working. Welcome in. Playing some 7 Days to Die, folks. Go give Elijah a follow. She is good peeps. She is the queen of Deshang Tower, and just good fun. All right, we need solar cells. Every once in a while, I get to raid her, but not that often. It seems like we're just out of sync with each other. Where I raided her a bunch in the past, and now it's hard to catch her on the flip side. Oh, bud, thank you for that, buddy. It sounds weird saying bud buddy. All right, so we got the basics connected up. All right, are we ready for wiring hell? Because that's what we're gonna do now. Woof. Started going to bed at a reasonable time. I don't know what that's like. You know, I was going to take my sleepy meds tonight, but I had beer and whiskey instead, so I can't take them. You know, I applaud you. I am perpetually not responsible. So red, going to red, yellow, going to yellow. So the whole goal of this is to keep everything separated as much as I can. So these, you know what? I should have painted those. Those are both going to be yellow. That's going to be red. I know where these are going, so I know kind of what the purpose is. Any of the ones unlabeled are probably yellow, and some of them are probably unnecessary now because of us going to 1.0. Speaking of being more responsible, Kalijah, if you need to go to bed, go to bed. Don't hang out. I mean, do hang out if you want to hang out, but don't feel bad about running away. You know me. I am an advocate for your mental health and taking care of stuff. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your community as always. Sincerely appreciate ya. Get some good sleepies. So yeah, any of the ones that are not labeled here, if you download this one, this is going to be, if it's not red here, it's all right, which way did I want to do this? Yeah, I think I want to do this. Yeah, I doubled up on these. This is something I don't normally do. I'll explain what I did here in a second. So we're going to wire up the downstairs first. Yeah, so I had these to switch on and off so that you only put them on during Horde night, and then it also has a timer associated. You know what? Screw this. We don't need this. This is overkill. I don't know why I did this before. They can just make it either on or off. It's too much. Too much complexity sometimes, folks. All right, good enough. So this is for all the stuff below. By below, what do you mean below? So we've got electric fences down here. Oh my gosh, welcome in, Ayla. Welcome in, Ayla. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. Welcome, welcome in. We're in the middle of wiring the world. So, oh yeah. Thank you for the follow there, Mr. E. So, if you're ever grabbing a prefab and loading it into the world, a good important thing here is if you've got a motion sensor, it's got to go and get replaced. The existing one will not function. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I don't make the rules here. All right, so we're gonna come from here. We're gonna come. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I am gonna connect it to here just because it makes my life a little easier. Oh, I see why. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about this. We're gonna go straight from yellow. This is for lighting on the bottom. All right, then red is going to come to this motion sensor, which is going to look down the lane, and we're going to go ahead and turn the lights on. Turn the switch on so that we've got power. So that's going to go to the motion sensor here. It's going to look down this lane here and check and see when zombies are there. So if zombies are in that lane, we're going to do this to shoot down the lane for like 15 seconds. So it's going to pop darts down. Target allies, target self. No, we want to target zombies. So it'll trigger both of these dart traps. All right, so those are wired up. We're going to go ahead and since we're here and we're going to fight, we are going to do Horde Night. So we're going to load these up. We're going to lock them. Turn it off for strangers, just zombies. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, lock. Those are all wired up down the lane. Perfect. So that's the switch on that you can turn those on and off for Horde Night. So that's all wired up. Now we got to look and see. We've got these corridors that go down here. Oh, yeah. So normally the reason why you would have this yellow here, if you download the space, you don't have to worry about it. But you could take that to all these lights along the top, which lights the area above here. We don't have to worry about it because for whatever reason, these lights just magically light themselves. There's enough power to manage it if you wanted to. We don't have to worry about it. But we are going to go from here and wire the electrical fences. So we're going to go all the way down to the bottom there. We're going to have to do this on the other side as well. And then from here, we're going to carry power out. So what, why do I have this? Is this necessary? Oh, yes, that was carrying power out to this light so that I had here. Doesn't have to be wired. That's fine. All right, we'll deal with the rest of that electrical afterwards. And this whole area is wired. Now we got to do the same thing on the other side. So that's one side. We're going to carry this across the other side. So from this light switch here, we're going to take it downstairs. Take it to our red dot so that we have control. We're going to take it to here to our... Nope, we're not going to do that. That motion sensor will not work unless we replace it. Now we take it to here. Oh, we forgot to turn the light on upstairs. Turn it on. You need power before you can do any of the controls. So 15 seconds. We're going to keep these all the same. And just zombies. Yes, Jutra, I can still see YouTube chat. It's just been really quiet. And we're going to make sure this aims down the lane. Like so. I can see the otter party. All right, and then we're going to get more darts. We need another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, lock that up. So this is basically going to shoot down the lane. I'll show you where this pops out on the other side. It'll make more sense in a second. Always make sure you lock your ammo, otherwise it won't work afterwards. Okay. So those are good. We're going to take this out and we're going to take it to the end of the hallway. Bring it down from here and connect it up to our 2 electric fences here. You know what? YouTube chat is YouTube chat. It's just not chatty. And I you know, I recognize that, and I also recognize that a lot of the people who are watching on YouTube are watching on their TVs, and so they don't have access to really chat back. So I don't get offended at all. It's very normal. So I used to get a little bit freaked out when I was like, is YouTube dead? Like, are they here? All right, one goes there. Okay, and then we've got this one up here. We got to replace... Oh, yeah. We got to replace this guy here. This gets a little sneaky. So if you have to do this, you might have to replace this block. All right. So this one, it doesn't matter which side you pull from. When you're wiring this up, you can pull from either. I've got more power than we need on the lighting side of things. So I'm just going to grab off of this one here. So we need to go from, we're going to use the lighting Yeah, no worries. So we're gonna go from this motion sensor to this motion sensor, and I always like to explain this every time. From control agent to control agent, so motion sensor to motion sensor, creates an OR logic gate. So if either triggers, it will cause anything downstream to have power. So we went motion sensor to motion sensor, and now we're gonna go to drawbridge. So we want this to trigger right about there. So as your vehicle is driving up, it will trigger there. We want that triggered for like, whatever, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, because I'd like to make sure. And we'll make itself an allies. And that is all set up. And then we're going to do the same thing on the inside. We've got this one that's going to point straight down. It's going to go for 30 seconds. And we want it to go boop, just like that. Same thing. All right, so now that is all set up. All right, and then we've got, do we have lighting in here? This room? Oh, that's right. That's what, oh man, this is unnecessary. So, okay. We're going to remove this. When I go back into the prefab editor, we don't need this solar bank over here. This is from a leftover world. I couldn't get power. I couldn't get wires across here. What does one do if you hook everything up and you got no boop? Get more boop. Hey, Phoenix King. So in this case, I don't need to, I can just go from here to here. And because the moment that's not equipped, you don't see it. I just wanted lighting here so that when you're driving up, you can see, you know, the pathway in. So all this crap down here, totally unnecessary. Don't need this anymore. So I will remove that from my prefab. Phoenix King, this is one of my favorite bases of all times. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am so proud of this, like, freaking buzzsaw top section. We're gonna fight Horde here in a second. Turns out Wayward Echo's the final boss. I don't know about all that, but hey man, I've got some amazing, great competition out there in 7 days. My buddy Tem makes some amazing stuff. So I just got to watch a bunch of his older stuff, and it was so cool just seeing his older bases. All right, so we'll do one side and then the other. So we're gonna grab from this, this one's gonna go up to that corner. Then we grab the ladder and come up here. We'll do lighting second. So we're going to take this and we're going to bring it to, we've got 2 power sets here. We want to bring it to this switch, which is our switch that's going to turn the lane on and off. And then this one is going to turn, we've got 2 here. One is for, oh, we're going to have to adjust that. Oh, shit. Oh! We messed up. Since we've already redone the wiring, I'm going to fix it in the prefab editor. I'm not going to rewire everything that we've rewired. Man, it is so hard to remember that electrical fences have changed. The 1.5 block is it's really hard. So like you can see this is intentionally indented and this is indented because that's how you had to do things and you don't have to do that. Yeah, Phoenix, so they're a single block now. They used to be 1.5 blocks. which is why these are all indented. Sturgy! Oh my god! Welcome in, buddy. Thank you, thank you. So we're gonna fix it real quick here, though. I'll make it. I'm not gonna paint. We're gonna make it functional.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
But it bugs me that I forgot. So we're gonna put blocks in here. More Tarkov in New York City. You know, Sturgy, I almost did that. I almost did I almost did Tarkov in New York City for my Twitch playthrough, and I almost also did The Purge in New York City. Both of those I think would have been fun. So we're gonna take out all these fences at the top. They don't need to be this high. I've heard nothing but good stuff about Tarkov. All right, so we're filling all these in because these are overkill. We don't want them that tall. All right. So how do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I want to do them like this. At that level. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Ooh. Yep, and we're doing that so we can see them easy. So we're just switching these out. When I update the prefab editor version, I will fix this. I just need to put a note to myself to do this. Come on, advance rotate. There we go. Wait, let's just do the other side. And all right, those are all fixed now, because basically the zombies would have missed them. Is what, you know, that's why it was problematic. All right. So I am going to, for speed's sake, I know we could go up the ladder and do this all day. I'm going to try to... what is this one for? Oh, this is another making things look good. We don't have to make things look good. Okay, so I'm going to fly through walls and do this now. So we take this up here, we go up a level, and we connect this to... Let's open up these. One goes to there. And again, red, we go up a level and we go 1 to here. Okay. Yeah, I reached out to and talked to Corzin a little bit and heard him playing Swotar. Oh, nice, Sturgy. I need I don't know what I'm going to do for charity this year. I'm definitely going to do definitely going to do, do we want to do these separate? Yeah, we're going to do these separate. So always go left. And again, yeah, I'm fairly certain, you know, like I will do Extra Life every year, especially this year. Extra Life needs it more than ever this year with the yeah, I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to get angry if I start talking about that. But yeah, definitely going to be supporting Extra Life as always this year. We'll just say it needs it more than ever, but why are these? Oh. All right, this is also, I need to, I'm making a list of things that I need to fix in the prefab editor. So electric fences need fixed. We also need to fix the vault doors. Yeah, you do, Mute. Get on it. Not electric, powered. There we go. Powered vault? Powered, nope, just powered vault door, powered thingy, steel door. All right, so copy rotation, but then we're gonna replace it. Can I get it from, oh, I can't shift in. I can't do this. But we can do that. It replaced all the vault doors from Alpha 20 with non-powered variants. I don't know why it did this. All right, so we're gonna take that one out, and now we're gonna just replace that with a powered version. Front lights. Joe, you got to give me more than front lights. All right, so we come from. Oh no, not that. Sorry, this one is the vault door. So that's how we switch the lane on and off. So that turns the lane on, that turns the lane off. Front lights use the wrench. Still not following. Still got to give me more. We've got a lot of wiring left. All right, so now let's get the rest of the power train going. So we got the electricals done on this side. Oh, okay. Front lights. Yep, I'll put a note. All right, so that electrical's good. For the electric fence, we still got to get all the blade traps going. That's a whole nother thing. So this switch will go to the upstairs as well. So as always, I always tell everyone, with your electric fences, always wire left to right. Or if you feel like right to left is your thing, pick one direction. In Horde Night, when you have to do repairs, you don't want to spaz and wonder which side that you're going to repair. Electric fences always are based off of the last in the chain, so you go to that one. That's the one that takes damage. So these are all wired up. Now I would take it from here and we would go up to the next level. So again, I'm going to show you manually the first time. So we're going to bring that up to here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So from here, we got another ladder up here. We connect that up to here. We're going to use that to connect all the blade traps. Now we need one to go up for lighting on both sides as well. So lighting was a little bit trickier. So I actually brought lighting up through here is how I did it. So if I'm back down here at the bottom level and we had this guy here, we're going to grab that one. Do this on both sides. We're going to come up through here and out to this back porch. We just kind of hid that relay out there, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to grab this one up here in the corner. And then again, take the ladder all the way up. Going to go past this. And we're going to connect that. Wait. Did I miss that? Oh my god, what is happening? Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, it's right here. It's right here in the corner. There we go. Welcome in, Raiders. Man, we've got all the Raiders tonight. Thank you so much. So from here you can basically, and we missed more lights. Okay, lights on the fighting position level. Lights. Welcome in, Ziran Wolf, on fighting position porch. Position outside ports. Outside porch. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down. Yeah, it is a love fest tonight. I don't even know what's happening. And especially after a freaking last stream, which was bonkers. All right, looks like we fixed one side and not the other side. Oh, I understand that stream reloading thing. We also had some debacles earlier. So bring this one up to here, and you can keep connecting out here to all your other lights and stuff like that. I don't recommend using light bulbs as relays necessarily. I try to keep my relays safe. Light bulbs are just too fragile. Love Shack, baby. Mm-hmm. All right, can I reach that one from here? Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna grab this one. We're gonna bring this up. I just want to make sure that we're lighting the Horde base area. There we go. Perfect. Chef's kiss. All right, let's get all the top lighting done. So we're gonna go here. Take this out to all of our spots, and then we'll fix them up. We're almost ready for Horde. So anyone who's just jumping in, we're gonna be doing some Horde night here. So just to orient folks on what we're doing tonight, Monday nights here on stream, we've been taking my old bases from like Alpha 20, 19, 21, and updating them all to version 1. And then throwing hordes at them. All right, so let's aim this one back down here. Let's see, where did we aim this one? We aimed this one down in the corner. Yep, so down there. God, I love this base at night. This base at night is so freaking just, it's sexy. It's so sexy. All right, that one's good. Jutra, because that's a different save. We're gonna have to get all fresh stuff again. Why am I naked again? Because sometimes I just like to take my clothes off and run around on, tops of Horde bases. That's what I do. Don't judge me. We've all got our things, it's Monday is also a new day. I'm just here for the entertainment. All right. Okay, those are all wired up. Good grief, he's naked. It's naked time. All right, now we connect these up. So now we're going for the red, and we're going to connect up all of our blade traps. So we'll get him. So the blade traps only kick on. Oh, no. Oh, don't. Whatever. I'm trying to be like nice and do this the way you would do it, and I'm like, whatever. We're just trying to get it wired up. I'm just showing that you can do it without dev mode and stuff like that. After I do this side, we're being lazy on the next one. All right, so that's all these wired up. So this side's all good. So same thing here. Now I'm going to dev mode it because I can do it faster. So from here to here, but you saw we wired up all the other one without having to go into dev mode. Totally viable. Man, this is so much easier than it was in Alpha 20 when you had to have all the relays to get all this connected up. This is bazonkers easier. Don't yuck my yum. That's right. All right. We missed one other thing that I wanted to wire up in here. Oh, and we don't need this sitting in the middle of the hallway here. You go away. Let's grab... This is just lighting here. So lighting... Yeah, light that one up. That was a new one I added on. Might as well get the center hallway as well. We'll get this one here. And then lastly, we're going to go from this one to here. and from here to all 3 of these. So this is made so that on Horde night, if you've got multiple players, you can flip those up and you can shoot at the zombies right there. Pow, 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 and then you can just flip one switch and shut that down and give yourself some protection. All right. The left sides of these during Horde night should always be closed. There's no reason to have those open at all. We're 15 minutes. Oh, do I want to start Horde? What do I want to do? You know what? We're going to spend 15 minutes getting ourselves equipped. What loadout are we going to use for this Horde base, folks? We just did spears. We did hammers. What do y'all want? Clubs? What do we have left? What type of build do you want for this Horde night? It's not a true Horde night if there's not at least one broken leg. It's harder when you're just doing prep like this. Knives. Oh. Machete SMG. Sure. Let me just make sure that we can get... Let me make sure that I can get hits in here without... Yep, that'll work. Stun baton is always a good option. I freaking love the stun baton. We'll do blades. Did I miss the outside of the base? I'll give you a quick outside tour. There we go. Actually, it's great to see this thing at night. God, it's so cool at night. I'll set it to day so you can see a little bit better, though. And do I have my flight controller on? I'll turn my flight controller on here real quick. This makes things easy. This was the best thing I ever developed for video recording. So I've got a whole flight control macro board here. So I just press a button, it runs the command, and so now I can back up like this. And for example, I can just hit loop, and it will just do a circle around. So you can see the whole base. And no hands! It's just doing loop-de-loops. Which is also amazing because I got a command that says stop. And so for when I'm doing cinematic shots, like during Horde night, I can do this. I can do set point. I can come down here and I can just hit go. And it does this magical, perfectly smooth transition flowing up so that you can kind of see the upward of the base. Bud, thank you, buddy. So yeah, very, very handy for me. The camera controls are clutch, man. There's so much you can do with them. So yeah, before we fight Horde night, well, let's get geared up. Let's get geared up, and then I'll try to walk everyone through, and then we'll do Horde night after the Twitch commercials. I want to get us So I think we were going to do blades. Let's see if we can get ourselves a level 6 machete. And then what's that? Blades and SMGs, I think. So let's get rid of... Actually, let's just dump all that stuff. That's easy enough. And I need to make a new game save before we level ourselves up anyway. But we'll go ahead and get ourselves the gear. So we'll need SMG. There we go, level 6. That's all we need there. And then we need mod. And we'll take a drum mag, obviously. Blades, SMGs, spicy arrows. I don't know that I've got good shots for hitting the I don't have good sight lines for spicy arrows on this base. I need to make a base that's just designed with that intent. 10% bleeding, sure. Stamina usage, sure. I don't know. What else do we want on the... We'll take that for our armor. Let's take some rogue armor just for fun. We'll be sneaky. Sure. Flaming on the machete. Absolutely. Good call. Good call. Love it. Love it. Mod you up. One more. What do I want on that? You know what I want on that? I want the 4. I want that. Armor is no fun. I vote armor. You know what? Farmer outfit it is. Farmer outfit it is. I'm sold on this concept. We could have rogue gloves, or we could have a farmer outfit. Because we're freaking professionals. Farmer is okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, that looks like, that just screams I'm ready for Horde. All right. What type of ammo are we going to take? Are we going to take, yeah, we'll take AP. Come on. There we go. All right, 9mm. And let's get some, we need, meds. We'll take one of each. I don't think we need anything more than that. We'll take recog if we want it. This base doesn't really have explosives, so I'm not going to take... actually, no, that's a lie. It does have a few explosive situations to use. We'll take that. We'll take vitamins. I'm too lazy to actually go piecemeal. We're not going to do that. We will take... move this over here. We'll get a nail gun. Doesn't matter if it's... I guess we should take repair kits. I didn't last time, but... food and then coffee. Alright, that's a pretty decent loadout. This is set for more ammo than I will ever use. I will not use anywhere near that. I'm going to try to use a lot of the... I should drop an Echo Altar in the fighting room. You know what? No, we shouldn't need Mega Crush. Well, but I am totally... I like the Echo Altar in the center here. We'll just put that right in the middle. Get our Horde base prep really on. So good. All right. We might not need 500 of those. It just grabs in a stack, Shooter. That's how it works. I feel like there's something we forgot last time, but that's good enough. Let's get our world created. So that's... everything's wired up. Everything should be good. We're going to exit out of here. We're going to make a copy of the world, same as we did last time. Oh. All right. I'm. Oh nope, that's the wrong chat window. That's not going to work. There we go. All right. I'm just making a quick copy of the game file so that yeah. So continue. That was all builds. We got to get rid of copy, and copy. You get an altar, and you get an altar. All right, hold on 1 second while I grab this. All echo builds, and we make a fresh copy of this one. Welcome, new player. You get an altar. All right, back in the game. So we just made a copy. Again, we're going to crank all the settings up to max. Oh, James, yes, repair materials. Yes. It does not help to have a nail gun and no repair materials. Jutra's getting really excited. Wait, stop, no! Yeah. We'll get our settings all set up again. Yeah, there's a lot of copying going on here. XP doesn't matter because we're going to delete it all afterwards. This is all normal stuff. 64, nightmare. Potty break. Yeah, we'll take a potty break before Horde night. Airdrops doesn't matter. None of this matters. Enemy spawning should be on. That's the thing. And otherwise, we're good. Server visibility. Maybe not public. You know what? I think we've done this the last few times. That's hilarious. Let's make this one not listed or... I can't believe no one has noticed that and just... hasn't just joined in. I don't know how you missed that either, Shutra. Amazing during Horde night when I see like this plethora of people joining in. Like, this is not how I expected this to go. All right, I have to see if I'm allowed to have another beer or... I track everything nowadays. Maybe, but I'd be living on the edge. I might have a little bit more whiskey instead of having a beer. Beers are just so calorically nightmarish. All right, let's F1CM. We need electrical, iron, steel, and cement or concrete. Yep, bud, I'm neurotic about it. I weigh all my food. Everything that I eat, I weigh. Hey, James, well, I'm glad you could make it, man. Yeah, GNS is, him and I need to do something together again. It's been a bit. Can you just give me a blanket god mod to all your games? Hey, Mayu, welcome in. We're about to head into ads for Twitch, so we're gonna hold off before we start off on Horde night. You know what? I wonder. I wonder. I really need to get my second PC set up so I can give you all the external perspective. I'm just looking at this scene. So this is the game scene. Do I have... I don't have it set up. James, I grabbed the repair materials. Hey, Hippie Killer, welcome in. So I will try to, for next Monday, get my second PC connected so that when we're doing Horde nights, I can give you the third-person perspective while we're doing it. Not going to happen tonight. It's just too much to... I'm not sure if I've even got the right cables run back and forth between the PCs right now. But we'll get that set up for the next stream. I know we had Irish whiskey because it's St. Patrick's, but I want just regular bourbon. So I'll grab that one once we hit commercials. So we're holding off, folks. We're in pause mode. We're just waiting. Actually, I'm going to make sure that I am actually paused here. Yeah, let's pause, and then we're going to... Right after commercials, we're going to do Horde here. And then let's see, it's 11. I don't know. We might pick the next base that we're going to start working on. But I think we're going to fight Horde, and then we're going to kind of figure out where we want to go. And maybe I'll take a vote. Maybe we'll look through some bases and figure out which ones we want to do next. So in terms of bases, we've got loaded up in here. So we did Optimus last stream. We did the Hydra. We fought there. We've got the Sentinel all wired up and ready to go. Night Train and Arctic Refuge are on the server, or on this world. So we can pick which ones we want to do. Yeah, it might be good for me to pick it, because I try to do pre-work before the stream so that y'all don't have to see all the sausage making. Like, I want you to see enough so that you understand kind of how it all comes together. Oh, no problem, Mayo. No problem at all. Yeah, so we're in ads. All right, I'm going to take my bio run. I'm going to hit ads, and it's going to be messed up, and then I'm going to fix it. So just the sizing is going to be wrong. Just wait a second. I know it's wrong. We're fixing it. It's better. I'll be back. All right, we ready for Horde Night? I think we're Horde Night ready. I ended up just making an old fashioned because I don't even have my bar stuff. Like, I haven't brought it back down from the kitchen from last Friday. So I was just like arbitrarily pouring. So cheers. So before end of the stream, don't let me forget. We've got a roll for the cocktail, the random cocktail for Friday. That is one of the things that we need. You know what? Let's just do it now. Before I forget. I'm afraid I'm going to forget this one. So we'll go ahead and do this now. Where's my button? So for anyone who doesn't know, cocktails are a big part of the channel here. On Fridays on stream, I always start out at the bar. And we mix a cocktail together. And over the past few weeks, I've been doing it where it's random. So I've got a whole list of ingredients. So last week, here's what we had on the cocktail challenge over here. We had mezcal, honey, black walnut, grapefruit, blackberry, and cilantro. So I'm going to hit the randomizer and it will just give me a list of random stuff. And we'll see what we come up with for this Friday. And this gives me a few days to get the ingredients and come up with a concept of what I want to do in terms of stuff. So, all right, let's hit the button and see what we get. You know what? I'm going to hit it again. I could easily do something with that, but we've hit tequila and mezcal. I want to mix it up. I want to get something different. Oh, now that is very Jennifer, honey, celery. So that's celery bitters, lemon, peach, thyme. Okay, I can definitely see how some of those flavor profiles will work. I don't work enough with the celery bitters, so that's an interesting one. If you don't know what Jennifer is one of the stages that Jin went through, essentially. It is less, as Jutra was explaining that. So Jennifer is a less herbaceous. It doesn't have the juniper berry punch in the face levels that Jin has. So it's I would kind of describe it as a very mild gin. But I put it in there to challenge myself because it's one of the ones I don't play with as much. You lost me at peach. So Grenler, I don't have to use everything there. But in terms of these are in 6 categories. So Jennifer, the first category is the base spirit. The second category, honey, is the sweetener. The third category is the bitter. The fourth category is if I want to use a type of citrus. The fifth one is if I want to use any type of a fruit in it. And then the last one is herbs. We'll do the 3x3 and 5x5 bases. My plan is to add them all into this world so that anyone who wants to can give them a go once I get them all wired up. It's a real challenge that I see. I've heard Jennifer and I've heard the pronunciation. I've heard a lot of different pronunciations of it. So, all right, we ready for Horde? We ready to crank it up to day whatever? So we're same thing as last time. I think let's figure out. Let's activate this side. So we're gonna bring the door up. So this is the active lane. Oh, I'm just gonna kill all because we're not ready for the Horde yet. Let's just everyone chill out. All right, everyone take a breather. All right, let's close that before Horde Night starts. I used to white glove delivery things. Hennessy 8 was one of the most prestigious. Nice. All right, I think we're good. We're gonna set time. We're just gonna keep going with day 7,000. It's stereotypical. It's a thing. It's Horde Night. It's what? Whoa! Whoa! Something's wrong. Oh, shit! This would have been the dumbest horde ever, my friends. Alright, give self XP. There we go. I was like, how in the hell? Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired. Cut me some slack. Yep. We're good. We're good. Let's actually get some points real quick. Now that we've got our farmer outfit and we're ready to go pro style, let's agility is our game this one. Get ourselves some quick perks here. Get our gunslinger all the way up. Get our deep cuts, get our whirlwind. I mean, I guess we spec'd into it. We'll take our running gun. None of this matters. Stealth is irrelevant for Horde Night. Day 3. So Dan, why day 301? Oh, did I hit archery? Well, that won't help. We'll take some perception for funsies. We'll take this so that we can get demo expert, so we can throw some grenades into the center and blow stuff up, and we'll take it for penetrator. Not that... Oh, I don't think I realized that, Dan. Interesting. Let's see how that works out. Because I've found that no, we fixed it. We're good. We just did them both now. You know what? I didn't do this last time. I'm gonna take the first level physician just in case we break an arm. Just because it's really stupid. If you can't fix that. I think that's all we need. Oh, and we'll pick well insulated just so that I don't have to deal with that in case we get cold. And yeah, I think that's good. I don't know that we need anything else here. Dan is super evil. 720 is max in the forest. All right, well, set time to 300. You said 301? Yep, there we go. Oh shit! No. Wait. Stop. Shit. Alright, I know I gotta go rewire this back up in the world. Damn it. Totally forgot about this. There's so much to remember in these big bases like this. I didn't wire up any of the electrical fences down here. The moment I heard the fences go off, I was like, oh, shoot. Alright, that one goes to this one. Front one goes to here. Then this closes up. I'm gonna add, and then then I sit in my own fence. I'm adding this to my electrical fences. In world. electric fences. Okay. All right, open these up, and then we're good to go. Yeah, there's none down there. So the back one goes to this one, and this crosses across, so that as you dump zombies, they come back across here. They get hit by the dart traps. They run back along this lane. They hit the electric fence. They're paused, and they're still getting hit by the dart traps. So that's kind of that's the setup. All right, now we're ready for Horde Night. Now we're good. Now all we got to do is just re-hit the same thing. And just confirming we're at 720. There we go. So we'll watch the zombies come up here. They should path up over here. You can hear some of them down at the bottom. Yep, there they come, straight up the ladders, and they should cycle straight over here. Look at them coming over like little lemmings. Oh, you know what helps? Turning on the electric fences. And the blade traps. I gotta say, blades are just underwhelming. I gotta say that in 7 Days to Die, blades are by far the absolute weakest melee weapon in vanilla. Like, once you start looking at the mods, they get better, but when you're talking about endgame, bleed damage doesn't do enough. All right, let's go ahead and dump them. We'll do a quick dump. We'll let the darts... So the dart traps are doing work at the bottom. It's not, Dan. Not when knockback is more important, especially for going through POIs and stuff. We don't all have your crazy skill. I honestly think that some of the so this is what that is for. That's what the scaffolding ladder works really well on. I don't know, Jutra. I mean, I think Blades has the moments, but alright, so just to show how this works out, we're going to switch sides. So this should force them to the other side. They should instantly pivot. And here we go, we're back on this side. So we just closed up that door, and magically they're on this side. We can watch them gander on through all the fences over there. Man, I don't think this base needs any more updates. I think it is perfectly fine. And anytime you want, you can just kind of dump the zombies down below, let them get hit by the dart traps. Yeah, I'd rather take the club, though, with the knockdown to give me a reprieve in combat. Personally. Yeah, the stronger ones have so many resistances that the knockdown chance is just... ugh. So I've changed my mind on this scaffolding critter because I cannot get close enough where I feel good about hitting zombies. All right, let's give a quick dump on them. That's what this is there for, just to give you that reprieve. Bring this back up. So I want to show kind of how this is meant to work. So this, see, you can kind of have this just rest up in that little spot, which is very nice. That is meant more for early game, meant more for multiplayer so that you can have other people who are hucking grenades there. Yeah, but if I compare like the blade to like how I was doing with the sledge is crazy. The sledge for like wide area damage and but this is like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now we're at 720. We haven't had rads. We haven't had cops yet. We're not seeing demos really. So we'll see how it gets to. Yeah, you know, I'm not a sledge guy. My timing is just garbage with it. But there we go. There's our demo, friends. All right, we're going to make sure we keep these upkept. Cop goes down. Yeah, Dan, I think it has to. I would expect that to be the case. Either that, or it will be absolute meta if it's not. All right, so again, we're going to just show the switch back and forth. So we turn this lane off, we turn this lane on. Oh, oops. No. Don't turn that off. Turn this off. There we go. All right, down he goes. Now everyone should... Oh, we got to actually open the lane back up. So lane comes back up over here. Everyone should repivot. Now we can take this advantage here also and take some shots as they're coming up. Looks like we lost all the blade traps along here. Jutra, no. I gotta talk back to my buddy on that one. I don't know yet. I really hope so. I think it's a really bad idea if they don't. It builds so much momentum for the game. All right, I'm gonna go out of body for a second, so y'all can kind of see what's happening down here. So you can see down here, they're getting caught up in the fences and held in place. Here's where the darts are following down the lines here and hitting them as they fall. So they're taking damage and they're getting pegged here, and then they're, you know, that's preventing them from going into rage mode. So a lot of this base is all about stopping that rage mode. The moment they hit the ground, they're either going to get hit by darts, which is going to pull them out of rage, or they're going to hit those electric fences in the lane at the end and be hit with rage, or and be hit with the darts. Loot that I don't care about. I just want it on my way. Oh, yeah, speaking of repairs. Spicy. All right, let's y'all take a dip for a second. Bring that back up. Turn the fence on. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Oh, that's why that's why the blade traps were off. I was like, did we really burn through all those? Yep, nope. I'm just dumb. Nice call, Joe. I need lights in here so you can easily see the colors behind these. That would make that easier. There's a big guy. Oh man, we decapitated him in like half a second there. That was perfect. All right, we are... I'm trying to see. So we've gone through about 1,000 rounds, which I find at this, at this stage is fine. I do enjoy the SMGs. We got another demo coming in here. Just watching out for him. All right, we got him before he popped. But yeah, mostly we're gonna check and see how the damage on this base is. The damage on this one should be insanely minimal. It's one of the good things about this style, this one. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna see more on that, Dan. I also, man, I saw the first huge example of me really seeing where the smooth pathing makes a difference, and wish they would. Yeah, we'll absolutely. We'll pop a demo next time it comes in. Though, of course, when you understand how this works. When I try to pop a demo, it's not going to happen. I am 100% going to miss. I hear... Is that a demo that I heard? I heard the roaring. Where are we at? 227? No demos I see there. Those blade traps are holding up nice. Grenades don't miss. That's true. I guess if I wait till he gets right up to here. I don't have a lot of faith in the new zombie mechanics. I don't know. I'll wait and see what they do with it. The fact that we have heard nothing, and so for anyone who doesn't know, like they've got a new system out called Lurk It that manages us content creator folks. So I feel like something would start to be coming out on that in terms of, hey, heads up, you've got this new opportunity coming up. And I haven't heard anything. And they did that to make things easier. Yeah, if we don't see a demo, I'll just spawn a bunch. Yeah, let's just dump these guys down for a second, and there we go. Seriously, Dan? All right. There we go. We got demos. Come on, buddies. Make it over here. Oh, we got to turn this back on. Here comes the boom. Roar! There we go. So we're going to use this side as the example. So we'll check that's the east side for resilience, for playing smart, and the west side will be for bad life choices with demos. Oh God. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Did not mean to put on dev mode. Turn that off so I can't do that. Yeah, they did mention the hacks. I know, I know. I'm not worried about it. We're at 345. I think we've shown that the base functions as intended. There we go. That'll pop that demo. How? Wait. How did that not pop the demo? Did it kill him? Because he went through enough damage on the blade traps? I mean, that's possible. Alright, I want to see if that guy can pop through. Looked like he was trying to, but I don't think he can get through that. I think in the 2.0 he'll be able to get through that. Alright, let's see what damage... A few of them did pop, so we'll see... We'll clear these guys out real quick. Let's jump up to the next floor real quick just for funsies. So you can come up and fight them from here if you want. This base has a lot of versatility in terms of where you want to fight. You just got to be brave enough to be up on the scaffolding and not worry about falling. Like that. Oh God! Like that. Well, that'll take care of them. Only a spray and it's all good. We got this. Plenty of health. All right, let's go check out the damage on the base. What is still vomiting at me? You, stop it. All right. All right, I just want to check out the base now. All right, let's see how the damage looks here. I'm gonna put on dev mode because I want to go turn off the fences. You know, that's it. You got to do the branding stuff. Branding is important, Dan. All right, let's see the damage here. So, looks like the electric fences. So this did really well. I thought I turned the... Oh, these don't turn off. I gotta turn these off in a different spot. So that worked pretty well. Damage-wise, this side is virtually untouched. So let's see how the blade traps actually survive fairly well. One of the nice things when blade traps are in this configuration, the zombies can't actually hit them, so they're only taking damage as they do damage. So the front ones are gonna... Oh, yep, we lost one blade trap here. That one was almost dead. Yeah, and we lost both these along here, but this is where we pop demos along here. So that's what happened all along this edge. This side where we didn't pop any demos, all the blade traps survived. So that's pretty solid. I would say that's the base still lives up. I think that's a good 1.0 update. The one thing that I didn't mention from a design aspect, I did add this in. So this corridor here is here for a reason. So this is in case the Horde spawns to the north, they have an easy path through the ladders. If you don't have this, if you don't have something like this, they will just wreck this whole side of the base because they won't perceive a valid way to get to you. So, all right, that's the base. I think the Sentinel is in good shape. I will make the list of updates that I have here to that, and then I will push that one back out to Patreon, hopefully later this week. So, all right, do we want to at least pick another base? God, there's so many to go through. There's so many bases. The farmer lives to see another day. Base is very strong. We must be getting tier 4 weapons since we're getting 2 more tiers of zombies. Do you think so, Dan? Do you think so? Did we install the night train? I don't think we installed that one. We did, but I want to look at it in the prefab editor. This is one of my favorite bases. I also think this is a base. I'm definitely going to play with this concept for 2.0 because I think crawler bases will... it depends on how they implement things. Crawler bases could become meta. Katana and vanilla, yes please. I would take that, Dan. All right, let's go night train. So Night Train and Sentinel were built right around the same time. You can tell because of the aesthetics of this. And I have to admit, it was a community member of mine that came up with this idea of using the clay roofing for pipes. And I think it just looks really sharp. So, explaining how this base works, you know, the ramp is, if you see this, I mean, basically it's the switchback model. But it forces zombies as they come in here to squeeze down until they're in a crawling position. Now, I don't think this will even work. I think we're gonna... You know what? Before we even test this in the world, let's just do a quick temp test and see in current world state. I don't even want to wire up much of the electricity, but we can wire up a teeny bit of this and get an idea. So let's just make sure first off the ground level is correct. So ground level, show ground level. Yes, ground level is correct. Okay, let's play test this. I normally don't like to do things this way. I like to bring them into the actual world, but we're going to play test this. Oh my god, I can't even use the drone anymore, Grindler. I had someone ask me in YouTube comments on Rebirth, like, why aren't you using your drone with the healing mod? And I'm like, because I'm going to lose my shit if I jump one more time and the drone slams into me while I'm trying to build my base. And it is constantly everywhere I want to be. Oh, it does start you with creative mode on. Well, that makes sense that they would do that. All right, let's get a wire tool. So we want to get the basics. Mostly we just gotta get the I think I put all the, and let me get myself a miner hat. Or when it, yes. When it runs away from you as you're trying to. All right, I just need one of these. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want to actually wire this one. But I want to do this at least just so that I can test. Oh, did I do this as one? Oh, well, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. It switched these two. Oh, my god. I hate this game. I'm so mad right now. So mad. Why the... I'm fine. I'm good. Are you good? I'm not good. I'm pissed. Why? Why did they switch out all the powered with non-powered?
7 Days to Die is a perfect game with 0 bugs.
Thank you, Lex. Thank you. I mean, just seriously, like, why? I did. Why did they, like... I'm okay, folks. I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm great. All right. There we go. Yes, that is how I designed this, so that they would go across there and there was a gap in the center. So they would go one side or the other. And honestly, for purposes of doing this, I'm going to pull out the dev gun. I don't want to deal with ammo and stuff like that. I just want to see what will they do? Will they path on this or will they not? That's all I want to know. I don't know what biome you're considered. I guess you're always considered in the forest here, so whatever. Set time 301 22. And I can't remember if they changed this. I feel like they did. No, it won't. So this is the problem with playtest. You can't force Horde Knight to spawn stuff. I thought that was the case. I thought they fixed it, and then I thought that, you know, okay. All right, let's just go out here and let's get some. I need ferals just to make this easier or whatever. All right, they're coming up. Do they crawl? Okay, they do crawl. They do not perceive that as a... Interesting. Interesting. So they don't... We're gonna hit on there. Okay. Alright, so what they are perceiving... Wow, really? Okay, so they don't view this as a path at all. That's what's happening. What is happening is, which is a bummer because I loved this design with the doors coming out like that. They are viewing beating through this and coming up around through here is a easier path to get to me. Out of curiosity, we're gonna try one thing here. I don't think that's what it is, Red. I might here. Let me try my gut check here. Let me just do this. I'm wondering if they're targeting those hatches. So let's just see what they do here. Some feral Joes. Yeah, they really want to go out. This is very interesting. I mean, honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see one other thing. I can't remember if these are concrete or steel. No, these are all steel. Okay, so they're not choosing that due to pathing. That's a weird choice. Oh, and these aren't going to work at all. Interesting. Okay, so all right, this is, hold on. I got to rate. So this is Sentinel. Sorry, I've got my note sheets of multiple things that need fixed. This is going to be Night Train. I got to get used to looking for electric fences as a problem straight out of the gate. So night train, electric fence height. Now, this is going to be super tricky because this is stretching the limit of what you can do in general right now. So these are the wrong height. I don't think you can get away with... We're going to try this real quick just out of curiosity. Yeah, this base isn't going to work as it stands. We're definitely going to have to functionally change it. So the electric fences need to be at this level. There's going to have to be something at the front here. You're going to have ramps at the front of here. So you're going to have something like this to keep them from stacking, because otherwise they're going to pivot off the front. I hate this because it's going to change the look of the base a lot. I don't like that. And then at this level, we need to have the electric fences. Maybe if I'm just going to try this. What if I do this? I'm going to do that, and then we'll assume that the electric fences are there. I don't really care for right now. I just want to see if that is enough to deter them. We're just experimenting at this stage, just to see how they react. Just wants to go sideways. Just wants to go sideways. Wow. They want to go through all that. All right, we'll try one more. Let's see. So we update that one to steel. Just trying to see what they react to. I mean, their pathing is gorgeous. They come right in. All right, that looked good for half a second, and then they said no. I can't tell if it's just this. Yeah, I gotta test one more thing. All right, let's so let's try another thing. We're gonna grab a garage door, a 3x3, and we're gonna grab. I don't care. That'll work. All right, I'm going to go out here so I can actually see it. There, that's what I want. I want that one right there. One, two, and three. It's a little janky. We're gonna That's not working either. It's tough in this close space here to... Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, so that is what I wanted. So 3 by 3. One, 2, and 3. How is that not placeable? Alright. That should 100% be... If it's not placeable there, I don't know what it is. Okay. Honestly, I'm just trying to see if it's those 2 sideways bits that they're having problems with. Because I can recalibrate my thought process. It'd actually be better if it was back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Feral Labs, sure. Wow. Interesting. Now we're just gonna blow things up until... Okay. It's not the garage doors. It's not the garage doors. Okay. That was good. That was good. That was actually great. Not the death. I mean, I could have hit dev mode and saved myself that, but... Okay. They were fine until here. So they were all crouched perfectly. They didn't like the end of the fighting position. So let's see. I mean, hell, let's not get cute about it. Let's just do this. Let's see if they'll do that. If so, it probably wasn't the y'all coming? Ah. It's the end of the fighting position. Oh, look at that, though. They can't fit through there. That's freaking sexy. They can sit there all day long. That combination is nice. Wow. I expected them to crawl through. But why are so many pyramiding outside? I think they're just drunk. They're not pyramiding. I think they're just... There we go. Now they all come up. They're all just... Oh my god! Alright. Alright, let's kill them all. Okay, so that is them going from a security grate centered to just a regular block. I mean, there's nothing fancy about that. What is going on with you? Oh my god. Sorry. Every once in a while when the game does stuff like that, I just lose it. It just makes me chuckle. All right. All right, we're in ads. We're gonna take one last look at this. I'm gonna take a bio run. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna try one more thing here, and then I think I'm gonna try some creative stuff between now and next Monday to see if we can get this all shaking and rolling. But the one thing I do want to try is I want to go back to the original concept of this. So I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. I want to see, now that we've changed that, to go back to the original design plan, because I would really love the original design plan, partially because it limited the pathway of the zombies. So it's that. Yes. and it gave you 2 lanes to fight down. So when this is hooked up like this and the wire tool comes back through, and this one comes through to here. If this works, then we're in business. We understand what they didn't like the angle down at the end, which is weird. All right, let's grab a handful of them. Let's see if they'll pass. Survey says okay. There's our answer, folks. They don't like they don't like the edge here. The other option yeah. They don't like how these come up. I really like the design on this because it was cool. Oh man, I could shrink the whole base. You know what I'm thinking, folks? I am thinking of a massive shift in the base design. What if I drop that corridor down to 2? If I drop the corridor down to 2, that's a pretty big evolution of the base. But if I dropped it down to 2 wide, then I could have the 2 doors come up and meet together, and I'm wondering if they would accept that. That would also narrow the range of like headshots as they're crawling. Lex, I like the way you're thinking. Lex is saving me time here. Damn, Jutra. All right. Bringing out the big guns. I like it. I like it. All right, let's so first off, as always, I like to give thanks and praise to all the folks hanging out with me and spending time. I appreciate it. You all could be doing other things with your time, and you're spending your time here hanging out with me, so thank you for that. I don't have any of my normal crew that are on. I'm gonna see if we can find someone new to visit. I'm always in the loop for meeting new people. And I'm always looking for tags. Jutra, one of these days we got to figure out where I can just raid into you. That would be brilliant. It's always tough because you're here. Française. All right, we're grabbing someone random. Nope. If anyone has friends on, by the way, and I will always say this: if you have friends on when I'm ending a stream, just let me know, because I love rating friends of friends and stuff like that, and sharing stuff. Bringing the community love across. For YouTube folks, thank you for coming and hanging out. All right, okay, here, I found one. I got one. This one has lots of tags that I like to see. All right, here we go. We're gonna get our raid on. Thank you again, everyone. Fantastic stream. I appreciate y'all. I will see everyone on Friday. We're gonna be doing Twitch integration where everyone's gonna murder my face. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be hilarious. We're just gonna have a good time. And I'll be doing that cocktail that's listed down in the bottom right there, the Jennifer honey, celery, lemon, peach thyme, whatever I put together. So we'll see what I can come up with between now and Friday. But otherwise, all of you have a fantastic, great week. Be kind to each other. Find some joy in the world. And we'll connect on Friday. Be good, my friends. Good night. Oh, wait, I didn't hit the button. There we go. I hit the button. I hit the button. The button's been hit.
We also joined the server on day like 100 something, so we're playing a little bit of catch up, but it's been a good time. I've only died over 50 times. Where'd you go? How was the stream? How was your 7 days tonight? Hopefully a lot less than mine. Take a break. Take a break. Oh. You're an Irish goblin. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is this mine streams? No, you're lying. Don't look at mine then. Because this is not how I normally build it. It's called we have to put something together because we got absolute shit on the last Fortnite. Don't look at this. This one does not count. My other bases